I'm making this video today to save you a lot of time and a lot of effort watching the crypto bros that will ultimately disappoint you when you realize that all they're doing is making videos to hype up your favorite altcoin to get them views. That is it. If you've got altcoins right now, there's only so many things you can actually do with them to make money. And there's varying degrees of how hard each of these things are in terms of what's going to get you the ROI and how long it's going to take and how easy it is. The first one is what the crypto bros will tell you. So it's buy more or start buying the altcoin, whatever the altcoin is, and it could be anything. It could be the blue chip ones, can't blue chip, but the Solanas, the XRPs, and don't get me wrong, if you look at these coins, they've got a better history. They've talked about them being a certain type of crypto that always get all-time highs every bull run, which is exactly what you want. Now, the issue with this is, providing you get a coin that does well and is still alive, because a lot aren't, the issue you'll face is when the bull run actually hits. And I've had this before, and it's not good. And it's the fact that when do you actually sell? And it's easy to say, yeah, I know what you're talking about, Matt, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm buying Solana now. I think it's around $50, $60, $70. I've not checked, to be honest. And the all-time high is near up $300. So therefore, the easy thing is, well, I'm just going to buy it now, and then I'm going to sell it in the bull run when it gets near that level. That is the dumbest thing ever, because you won't do it. I know what it's like. I know what it's like buying coins in the bear market. Then in the bull, you're like, oh yeah, because I'm going to get a nice 4 or 5x if it goes back to all-time high. Ultimately, it'll get back up to that level. And then what you'll do is get greedy. So you may take some profits, but you'll never, ever sell it all. You'll be like, oh, well, it's going higher. Crypto bros are saying 500, 600, a grand. I'm going to hold on. I want the 10x. I want the 12x. And then the price goes, everything crashes, and it crashes very, very, very fast, so you haven't got time to think. You'll think there'll be another rise up, but really it goes down. Then before you know it, boom, it's all gone, and you wasted an entire bull run because you did not sell it at the right time. And that is the hardest thing in crypto to do, is keep that emotional resilience intact. And people say, oh, well, I'll do it. No, you won't. The second one is more short-lived, and if you time it right, it can do well, which is buy meme coins. Cash Cat. I bought into this coin, and again, I wanted more, but I sold, you know, for clarity, bought $250 worth, cashed out for $800. Still got some, by the way, I didn't sell all of it. So I made a profit on it, and I've still got some, so in case it goes back up, you know, I continue my journey with this meme coin. If I do not do it, if it does not go back up, then I've made money. But I'm not really in the meme coin space. People just do this every single day. 99% of the time it'll go down. The reasons I did this is it's on Robinhood chain, knew the launch chain, the number one coin, put two and two together. But again, is that the end of it? Probably. So the ship sailed like that. The third one is day trade. So I see a lot of guys on YouTube that are day traders. And, you know, a bit of inside information with day trading and with the guys on YouTube that are day trading, they're just given a demo account. And it's the same with FX trading. So a demo account is one with fake money, basically. So, you know, they're on showing you their trades. I'm winning, I'm losing. It don't matter. They're not winning or losing anything. It's just a fake account. And now, don't get me wrong. That's not everyone. And there are guys that make money in day trading, but it takes years and years and years of practice to watch the charts, understand everything. And for me, I can't be asked. I can't. I've tried it, and it's just not for me. I don't want to sit watching a chart all day. I find it extremely boring. And to do that every day to make, you know, a few dollars here and there, $10, $20, whatever, it's just not what I want to do. So that's another way that you can actually beat the market, but you need to study really, really, really hard. And you need to be a certain type of person, and I'm not that guy, to be honest. The next one is AI trading bots. So you may think, right, well, I can't be bothered watching the charts, trading. I'll just get an AI bot to do it for me. I've looked into this, sports companies use their tools, and I don't think they're AI. We've had trading bots for years and years and years, not just in crypto, but in FX trading. They're not AI, they just call it AI to make it more marketable. Does it work sometimes? Yes, sometimes no. But if you think about it again with trading, it's a 50-50 guess, isn't it? Does it go up? Does it go down? That's it. They work all right, but still, again, it's like, it's just not something that I'm fully on board with, to be honest with you. The next thing is you can stake your crypto. So again, we go back to number one, which is buying your coin now. You can do a combination of that. So go back to the Solana example or the XRP example. I'm not sure you stake XRP actually, I think you can. But anyway, the coins that you can stake, it's buy it and stake it. So Solana, you get about 5% now in DeFi, pretty much the same in CeFi, maybe 4%, a bit lower. And you buy that asset and you stake it. But then it goes back to the first problem, which is when do you sell it? That's the issue. That it always seems to come back to is when do you sell? Crypto is not like any other market. So there'll be a lot of people, no offense, boomers, that have been involved in the stock market and think it's as easy as, I've looked at the market, I've looked at the roadmap. Everyone always says look at the roadmap. I've looked at these coins and the market is going to go up over the long term. So if I buy Solana now, 5 years time, it will improve in value. But what they don't factor in is bull markets and bear markets. So 5 years time could pass and Solana could be slightly higher, but it depends exactly when you buy it and when you're looking to sell it. Because if you're buying it at the top in the bull market, there's no guarantee that 5 years later it'll be higher because you bought it at the very top. Crypto doesn't move if you look at the S&P 500, it just moves like a curve going upwards. It don't look like that in crypto. It's like bull market, bear market, bull market, bear market. So really, you're better at timing the top and bottom to get maximum value rather than just leaving it, because overall, you may not actually make as much as you think doing that. Last one, and I'm going to say it, I had some, as usual, there's always weirdos in the comment section. But again, another weirdo in the comment section, when I'm talking about liquidity pools, I'm showing the ROIs on screen and the guy's like, oh, if it was so easy, why is everyone else not doing it? And that's the dumbest point ever made, because you could say that about Bitcoin 5 years ago, Bitcoin 10 years ago. Oh, why wasn't everyone buying it? It's because, again, back then, people didn't understand Bitcoin. The institutions didn't understand Bitcoin. They've only started buying Bitcoin. They're at like stage one. Do you know what I mean? And in terms of the liquidity pools, the good thing about this is you get an ROI straight away. So the moment you enter a liquidity pool, you earn money. The biggest thing with liquidity pools, i.e. getting an ROI on your crypto straight away, you put your altcoins in, you get an ROI straight away, monthly, daily, weekly, monthly, is you need to understand how it works, how the pool behaves, where the yield comes from. That's what you need to know. There's a guy that was asking me loads of questions the other day. Check to Mark if he's watching. And he liked what was with liquidity pools. He liked how he could get an ROI from them. The biggest stickler with him was knowing where's this money coming from, because it scared him. He didn't understand where it came from. And it's simple. In crypto, you have a lot of people that don't want to use a centralized platform. So they use a decentralized platform. On a decentralized platform, that decentralized platform gets its liquidity, i.e. the coins that you need to buy, sell, or swap via other people, peer-to-peer. So you deposit them in a liquidity pool that people can use to swap between. And because you do that, you're rewarded when people swap between those coins. So if you're depositing ETH and USDC in a liquidity pool, someone comes on, they want to swap ETH for USDC or vice versa, you get a fee of that, and that is how you earn it. And it blows people's minds, this concept of it, because it's very different from going to Bank of Scotland, going to HSBC, Bank of America, wherever you are, and them going, hi sir, thanks for your money, here's 4% interest. It's not the same as that. And that's what people cannot get through their heads or through their minds. That's what they don't understand. And why is everyone not doing this? If everyone did this, the liquidity rates would probably drop. It just depends on what would happen if everyone just aped into crypto. And I don't think this will be around forever. I don't think the rates that we see will be around forever, because the institutions will want to take everything as usual, want to provide that, or try and ban it or whatever. But at the moment, for me, I've said this millions of times, is the easiest and best way to get an ROI off your crypto straight away. And you can combine it with any of the other methods that I've gone through. Go in your liquidity pool, earn more of your Solana, earn more of your XRP, earn more of your ETH, then in the bull run, sell it, you've accumulated more of it, you make more. Or you just leave it in there and get monthly pay. Yeah? People go, oh, what about taxes? What about taxes? All you have to do is track your wallet on Coinly or something like that. Easy. That's literally tomorrow. I'm doing my crypto tax. I've got it all tracked on Coinly. All I do is generate a PDF for the UK HMRC, send it to my accountant and say, hi, here's my P&L, submit this, and then what she'll do is submit it, and then next year I'll get a bill for my company and my personal tax, and I'll just pay it. Easy, simple. But you let me know. You let me know what you think of that, and you let me know if you're going to continue to watch the Crypto Bros, look at the price predictions, ride your crypto all the way up, never sell it, and then come back in 4 years and do the same thing again, because that's what everyone does. But hopefully that give you some ideas. If you enjoy my content, like, subscribe. See you all very soon.